Hey, I've got a cool chord progression to think about. So, this is, in my opinion, how guitar is built. E, A, D, G. In order, those are open strings. E, A, D, G. And you might be wondering, what do you mean, Brook? What if you do... Let's just see how this unfolds. Let's do an E5 here, A5 here, D5 here, and a G5 like this. That could have some value for a beginning guitar student. What if you did more like a E chord? I'm gonna do normal major chords. That might be a good test for somebody practicing chords. So you want to know your notes, power chords, regular major chords. Now, let's do them as dominant seventh chords. That's going to be E7, A7, D7, G7. That could keep going as just sort of a groove. Now, let's get into some crazy stuff, man. Check this out. I'm going to do an E7 like this. Just a partial. Now A7 like this. A D7 like this. And a G7 like this. Now the magic starts. Notice how everything's chromatic. So on the third string it was... It sounds kind of like a barbershop quartet. Ba 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 or something, whatever. Now on the other string it's... I think that's kind of slick. So now let's add a little bit to it. Let's add maybe the two skinny strings. We'll add some color. Check this out. That's got some value, I think. So I just did that. What I got cooking here is a 6 and a 7 on the 4th and 3rd strings. Then the 5th and 6th frets. Same string, same shape. Take it down one. One more down. So if you like those open strings, that's the 1st and 2nd strings open. But let's add, maybe go back to this shape. And do this shape. This shape. And this shape. So you can kind of mix around. How about, I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. So now I'm not using the open strings. But you can bring them in any time. So that's like our good old 7-6-7 for our E7. Now our A7, that's going to be a 5-5-6. 5 on the big string, 5 on the 4th string, 6 on the 3rd string. So now the D7, that's like the first shape we did, the 5, 4, 5, D7. So again, from the top. The G7. That's a cool chord. That's a 3, 3, 4. Big G, 6th string, 3rd fret. The F on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Pinky on the 4th fret, 3rd string. But you can also use your thumb. Check this out. So thumb just grabs over the top. Dig it. I'm going to try some kind of finger picking stuff here. Just a little exercise there. Thumb, index, middle, ring, just picking. Or you could kind of mix it up. Sort of a generic pattern. Da, 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 dum. I'm hitting thumb and ring together. Thumb, middle, index, thumb, ring, middle. Yeah, I do thumb and ring together. Middle, index, thumb, ring, middle. So that G is kind of mysterious when you add the open strings. Or you can just tighten it up and go. You can avoid the middle strings and add the bass note on the 6th string if you want. So there's a lot of flexibility. But let me take us back to where we started. E, A, D, G. E5, A5, D5, G5. Like I show in my book. Do I have one? No, I just sold one. So I don't have my example here. But I'm sending one out to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. So you'll see some of these shapes in my book, I'm sure. Power chords. That's what we'll... On my page of power chords, we start with those 4 chords. E5, A5, D5, G5. Which I think is a good beginning for power chords. It's got open strings. Makes it really easy. Then you can do major. Or dominant 7. Or, you know, move it up to this kind of magic zone. Sounds like wah, 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 wah. Kind of cool. From there you can go on to discover other variations that you can, just by moving a finger around, you come up with different sounds. But if you follow along with what I'm saying, you can do it too if you like. It's a very common chord progression. And if you need anything slowed down or reviewed, I'll respond or make another video showing exactly what you need. If you missed something, let me know. Or if you want me to write it out in Guitar Pro, I can send you a Guitar Pro file or a PDF. If you would like that, just email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com and I will put something together. And we can have a little fun sharing that. So that's what it's all about, is just sharing guitar stuff. And don't forget to watch out for Santa Claus. He's on the hunt. Santa Claus. All right, thanks a lot for making 2025 a great year for me. I've had a lot of fun doing this channel. I'm going to keep going, and just feel free to subscribe, drop a comment, give me a thumbs up, let me know what's going on. Give me some information on what's happening in your world. What are you practicing? It's always nice to hear from everybody. I read every comment. I try to respond to them. It's nice to be small enough I can still respond to just about every comment. That's very nice, not being, you know, this, to me, this channel's plenty good size. So, but you know, it's nice to grow a little bit. So feel free to subscribe and keep in touch. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep practicing.